Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are watching Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2, and we are here for episode 17. The last episode, we got one of the most interesting dynamics in this anime so far, which was between Aisha and NORN, who are, NORN is Rudy's like full sister, and Aisha is his half sister through Paul and Lilia. If you guys remember in Season 1, Paul had a little affair with Lilia, and then she ended up getting pregnant. And yeah, one thing I found interesting was that Aisha refers to NORN as NORN, which tells me that NORN is older. We don't exactly know how much older. We saw them as babies after they were born, so it could be like maybe NORN is like a day or two older than her. I'm not sure, but I found that to be interesting, and their dynamic is so good, you guys. Because NORN is someone that she tries, even if she tries her best in school, she has like an inferiority complex when it comes to like Aisha, because Aisha is so smart, and obviously like the university exam, Aisha got 100%, and NORN did below like what people like kids her age would be doing. So there's that, and then so NORN doesn't feel like, well, I guess she doesn't feel competent enough, when it comes to like Aisha, and I'm sure Rudy as well, because Rudy, well, actually I don't know if she, well, yeah, what's his name, Ruger did tell them, if I recall correctly, sorry, that Ruger did tell them like all the amazing things that Rudy has done. So I feel like NORN might be feeling a little bit weird, that's why she is distancing herself. And on the other side of that dynamic is Aisha, who throughout her life she has had to like work hard and earn everything, and which goes into where when she asked Rudy, hey, look, I want to go to the university, I just want to be a maid, I want to help you, and Rudy was like, take the exam and my decision will depend on how you do. So she was like, okay, cool. So she does it, she works hard, she gets 100%. Now she doesn't have to go to university. But at the same time, NORN asks Rudy, hey, I want to go live in the dorms, I don't want to live here anymore. And Rudy, like, obviously in his own right, he's not wrong. He goes and tells her, you know what, fine. And then Aisha, being a kid, even a lot of adults would feel some way about this, but obviously a kid like Aisha was like, hey, that's not fair. Like, I had to work hard to earn like what I wanted. But NORN just says, oh, I want to go live at the dorm, and you're like, okay, cool. And then this brings out a side of Aisha that we haven't seen before, which, like, it makes sense for it to be there. She has an inferiority complex when it comes to her relationship with her siblings. She believes that Rudy looks at her as less and like not actually her sister, or like he puts NORN above Aisha because Aisha is his half sister, and Rudy tries to reassure her, but it makes me feel very, very sad for Aisha. She doesn't have her mom here, she doesn't have her dad, and she at the same time she feels inferior to NORN because she believes, well, I don't know, I'm sure she still believes that, despite Rudy telling her that she thinks that NORN is above her when it comes to like the family situation and like Rudy's sisters and stuff. And another thing I found interesting was that Aisha was told by Lilia and NORN's grandma, who I'm assuming is Zenith's obviously mom. Paul's mom wouldn't say that because she said NORN's grandma, not our grandma, so it has to be Zenith's grandma, that, oh, Lilia's a concubine, yada yada yada. Lilia shouldn't do that, but I understand why she did it. But that grandma, I don't like her already. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, you should never tell little kids that. It doesn't matter if like these two are like 10 or 11 or 12, they're still kids at the end of the day. Maybe when they get older, 16, 17, 18, you could start to tell, like, not even then you shouldn't be saying stuff like that. You know what I mean? I take that back. You should not be saying this ever, because she already probably feels inferior, which it came out. So it was very, very interesting, you guys. I'm gonna enjoy watching Rudy grow as a brother and learn to deal with both of his sisters and their natures and how they interact with each other. I hope Aisha and NORN could actually make up. They clash a lot, obviously, because they're polar opposites in like every sense of the word. And NORN is at the university, she's avoiding Rudy, but I feel like she wants to get closer with him. But again, it's that inferiority complex, because she probably believes that she's not good enough. Because even then, I think it was, what was it her that said that? I don't know where I'm getting this, but I'm pretty sure I remember them talking about, or NORN talking about, how Rudy was said to have like gathered like everybody at the school. He basically brought order to the school, so she probably feels inferior. But you guys, enough yapping from me. I've been yapping for like 5 minutes, but you guys, I'm excited to get into this. So if you guys enjoy, consider leaving a like, commenting. If you're new here, you guys, consider subscribing. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down below. My full uncut and early reactions are available on my Patreon. The link will be in the description as well as the pinned comment down below. Feel free to check that out. And you guys, without further ado, let's get right on into Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 17. Oh, she's in her... Yeah, she was shut in. We saw that last time too. He's worried about his sister. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, you see, he can relate. Oh man. Oh man. Good brother, I like that. Damn, everybody's shook. Nah, W brother, bro. I like that. I respect it. Yeah, good man. Oh, he's Rudy. Yo, bro said, yo, y'all bullying my sister. Is gonna be packs in the air. Oh yeah, he said, yeah, I felt bullying my sister. Oh brother, yo, Rudy said, yo, it's smoke in the air. I'll tell them, like, oh, Rudy. Oh. Nah, Rudy, W brother. Oh my god. Oh, Rudy. Yo, relax, relax. I don't know about you, but NORN seems normal. Yeah, you see what I say? Because she feels in. Oh man, yeah, y'all keep comparing her to him and she doesn't feel like she's up to par. Yo, relax. Rudy. Yeah, you see? Aww. You should never do that. Don't compare people to their siblings like that, man. You could say something like, you know what it is? She could have said, you know, try your best like your brother does. Because I feel like that wouldn't, like, anybody could try their best, right? But you can't be like, hey, yeah, you should follow in your brother's example or sister's example and just be smart like them. Like, not everybody's up to that, you know? Not your fault either, bro. Not your fault. Yeah, you see what I say? Oh, not his fault either. It's nobody's fault. Oh, Sophie! Just the person he needs. Nah, bro, you're cool people. Yeah. Yeah, we know you have a little sister. We've met both of your little sisters, I believe. Talk to her, bro. Nah, that's why you need to talk to her a little bit. I think. I don't, you know. Because he knows. He's been through this, man. Yo, they're so real, man. Sophie aside, Persona and Linya are so cool, man. I like them. They're good people. Oh no. Hear them out first. Wow, Ariel's playing into it too. Oh, she's so real, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot, you guys. I apologize. It's because I forgot earlier in the season we realized that men can't really, or the guys can't really go into the girls' dorms. That's where NORN is. Nah, Ariel's cool for that. Aww. You tried. Oh, another thing that I was told, sorry I didn't bring it up in the intro, was that, speaking of this, in the last episode in the light novel, I was told that Rugert's tone with like Rudy thinking that Eris left him or abandoned him was so, like, he didn't believe it, he was harsh, and then Sylphie was thinking that Ruger didn't approve of her. I feel like they should have included that in the anime. It would have been cool to see like Sylphie. I feel bad for Sylphie dealing with these things, but it also goes to show how good of a person she is. Even this right here, you know. Oh. Welcome you. Oh wow, Linnea. Come on, Rudy, talk to your sister. She needs you. Ah, Linnea W. So yeah, the strategy that going to her every couple days, like, oh, I'm here for you, will not work. Hello? Oh wow! Oh my god! This wow! The symbolism! Oh my god! That was how he was. Oh my god, bro! Yo, this anime is so good. Talk to her, bro. I hope they make up. Damn, poor girl, bro. Feel so bad for this kid, man. Rudy, talk to her, bro. Your sister needs you. You know this too. You got this, bro. He's older, bro. See, here's the thing. You should never do that. Don't try to compare people. Like, don't try to lessen people's sufferings by comparing it to other people that have it worse. You know. I understand it's very, very like it's. I guess it's in a way it's logical, but the thing people need to realize is that everybody thinks that their situation is the worst, right? And if you try to compare it and say, "Hey, listen, oh, you're just going through that," there are people out there that are going through this, this, and that. It feels like to people, I'm thinking of it like in a logical sense, considering like things that I've seen. People tend to think that others are undermining what they're going through, so then they tend to like shut themselves away from them too. You know, like you have to approach it with an understanding mindset. Like, you know, don't compare it to other people. Let people know that you understand. You know, like, yeah, you can't relate to what they're going through, but you understand that they're suffering and, you know, they're going through something and that you're there for them. If you know, these things will be way more helpful to people that, you know, end up becoming shut-ins than you saying, "Hey man, listen, get over it. There are people that have it worse than you," you know. And I don't like when people do that. You know, nobody should ever have to listen to this sentence, "Hey man, people out there have it worse than you," because at that point you're just undermining somebody else's suffering. You know, yeah, maybe, you know, from the outside looking in, you may think, "Hey, just oh, you're just getting bullied, oh whatever." Like, there are people out there that are, you know, that are dying or whatever. But at the end of the day, oh, and I'm not saying that bullying is okay, by the way. It's never okay. If you bully somebody, you're a loser. Like, that's just what it is. You know, thankfully I've never been a victim of bullying, but at the same time, I don't think that's okay. I don't think it's ever okay for somebody to get bullied or somebody to do the bullying. You should never do that. The thing is with people, like, you know, at that point, whenever somebody is going, I'm sorry, I'm ranting a lot, but it's something that, you know, a lot of people tend to overlook. I'm not saying anybody that's watching this video, but a lot of people do tend to overlook this. When somebody's like going through, like, we know Rudius in his previous life was bullied, right? Even if somebody's not bullied, even if they're just, I don't know, going through a heartbreak or something, you know, some people tend to recover from a heartbreak quicker than others. But you should be in no place to tell somebody how grave their suffering is and how it compares to, I guess, some other people, you know, because everybody deals with situations differently, and hearing this will just push people more over the edge, you know, where they just want to shut in even more because they'll think, "Hey, nobody cares about me. Everybody's telling me to suck it up." Yeah, you see? This is cool, him saying, you know, let's go grab a bite to eat, but Rudy's actually a perfect person to deal with this, I'm not gonna lie. Just be there, bro. Yeah, damn, bro. Damn, bro. 兄貴が俺に接触してくることはなかった。兄貴が何を考えたかはわからない。だけど多分 Yeah, exactly, bro. Again, the situation where she believes nobody is there for her, you know? And I think, sorry, I'm pausing again. This video is gonna be long as hell. It's already like 20 something minutes. I don't know if this was something we read in the previous episode, or I remember somebody told me, but or maybe it's something that I guess is like a minor spoiler, I guess, that apparently when Rudy agreed to let Norn go to the dorm, she thought that he didn't want her around. I think this was in the last episode. I'm not too sure. Probably when you hit your father? Yeah. But she didn't remember him when she was a baby, you know? See? Ah. Oh, man, I remember this poor kid. She's not wrong. Like, you know, that's why it's so complicated. Getting drunk with a woman. That's wow. Yeah, you see, she thinks he doesn't care. I feel like this is when we find out that she thought he didn't want her around. Maybe it was some, I don't know. I guess I read it somewhere. You see, ah, okay. Yeah, you okay? Yeah. Oh man, Norn. Oh. Yo, give this little kid a hug, man. Give both your sisters a hug, Rudy. See, Rudius? You see, she feels inferior. Poor girl, bro. Aw, you don't have to be like Rudius. Be the best. You see, like stuff like. She has a name, bro. Can you help us too? Oh, yo, that's crazy. Oh. Yeah, you see, you don't say that stuff, man. What is this? She feels inferior. Holy. Oh, they think he's a bad egg. Or she thinks he's a bad person because he's having these girls do that. Yo, somebody, yo, this fucking antelope, bro. Oh. She probably feels sick to her stomach because of like, I'm assuming. Oh no, she wants to ask for help. I think that was symbolic, kinda. Aw, look at her sulking. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah. Damn. Yes, Norn. Oh. Oh man. He wants you to just be yourself. Face each other. Yes, you see, this is what Rujin. Oh man, Rujin. Damn.
俺さ、お前のことよくわかんなくてさ、こんなことになってもどうすればいいのかわからないんだ。
Nah, that's he's coming. He's damn. He sees her dad in him, bro. Oh my god. The light shining on her, bro. The symbolisms. Oh my god. Yo, this episode is a banger.
俺いるから、いなくならないから、お前のことちゃんと見てるから。
Damn, bro.
だから
Good brother. Oh, yo, this is crazy.
兄はきっと絶対に私を殴らない。
Yeah, he won't.
きっと
Oh
父
man.
のことももう絶対に殴らない。父は逃げなかったなら。
Yo, she's gonna make me tear up, bro. Yo, she finally. Wow. Damn. She needed to just break down and cry, man. Oh man, that's so. Oh.
兄さんおはようございます。
Aww.
ああ、おはようノル。
シルフィー様、おはようございます。うん、おはようノルンちゃん。
Okay, never mind. She wouldn't say
何が
anything.
不満で何がわだかまっていたか、その本心は分からずじまいだったけど、
きっともう大丈夫だな。
おそらく自分で自分の気持ちに整理をつけた。
Damn, bro. This.
すごい子だ。
どうしたの？
Poor Sophie, bro. She's like, what
過去
the?
は変わらない。こじれてしまった家族との仲は戻らない。
Just look forward to the
兄貴の
future.
真意も何もかもが闇の中だ。
さあ、僕たちも行こう。
What an episode, bro. Yeah, Ariel the go. Yo, she's always helping them. Lenient persona too, yes.
もし七星が元の世界に帰る時が来たら、その時は兄貴に一つ伝言を
Wow,
頼む。
imagine his brother's
あの時
mind.
はごめんなさい。
Bro's gonna be like, wait, what?
ありがとうと。
My older brothers. Damn. You guys, what an episode this one was. Honestly, see me, okay. I'm the youngest one in my family, right? I don't have any siblings younger than me. And it's so I can't really relate to what what Rudy was going through. But it's always nice to have people around that will listen to you. You know, I'm sure, like for everybody. And I'm so happy that Norn and Rudy made up. And Rudy, like you guys, the symbolisms in this, if I'm being honest, I feel like this is probably from like a storytelling perspective and like a writing perspective, this is probably the best episode of the season, arguably. I could probably say this is probably my favorite episode anyways, because Rudy seeing his past life and Norn and her holding herself up and him being like, yo, I'm not gonna let her do what I did to my brother. I'm gonna be there for her. I'm not gonna try to shut down her feelings like my brother did with me. And the thing is, his brother was not wrong. His brother tried his best, but Rudy was gone so far to the point where he didn't want to listen to him. He himself said I was ignoring him. So he's lucky to, you know, to have Norn, who's actually a very, very strong person. She's a strong kid, you know. And Rudy as an adult was not like this. He even said it himself. And Norn seeing her dad in Rudy is just like, it was beautiful, because at the end of the, like, you know, she knows that she's not with her dad, but at the same time, Rudy will protect her like her dad did. Like she said my dad protected me all this time. Rudy hit him and I hated him for that. And then her looking at Rudy and seeing her dad in him and realizing that now Rudy will protect her. And you know, this going back to the start of the episode where Rudy marched in the class and said, you know, if I find out even one of these students like so much as said anything that even slightly upset Norn, I'm gonna rip them limb from limb. And you guys, wow, beautiful, you know. And because Norn finally realized that Rudy will protect her, and of course he will. He's not only is he very, very strong, but he understands. And I'm glad that Norn understands now that, you know, even if people do compare her to Rudy, she doesn't have to be like Rudy. And I feel like people, especially teachers, right? I don't know why some teachers do this. Like that teacher should not have compared NORN to Rudy, oh yeah, I'm sure you'll follow in your brother's footsteps. Like, what kind of teacher are you? You know, like there is no teacher that should do that at all. You know, my sister's a teacher, and she continuously tells me that you should never do things like this. You shouldn't even compare two kids that are the same age, because everybody is different. You know, and that's how teachers should be. You shouldn't be comparing her to her brother. Yeah, her brother is awesome and stuff, but instead of trying to compare her and trying to tell her to follow in her brother's footsteps and do everything that he did, you should help her discover what she's good at. You know, maybe Rudy is super duper good at magic and whatever, but maybe NORN is good at, I don't know, like being a leader. Who knows, right? Like someone like Ariel. Ariel, if I recall correctly, can't use magic, but she's a good leader. You know, but if somebody goes and tells her, hey, you should be more like so and so, maybe one of her siblings could use magic. Like that's not good, you know. Or like somebody else, like if somebody tells Ariel, hey, you should be more like Rudy, I guess, you know, I don't know, like comparing students and stuff, that's not okay, because she has her own strength that she's good at, the which, you know, Rudy probably is not as good as her in. So that teacher, bro, like you should probably just retire. They should probably get a new teacher to teach these kids, because that's not it, bro. You know, or hopefully hopefully you'll learn from this and stop comparing her to other people. You should never do that. All in all, you guys, a phenomenal episode. This was beautiful. I can't lie. Again, this was my favorite episode, you guys. I'm so happy Rudy and NORN made up. Hopefully NORN and Aisha could come to terms where they understand each other as well. I'm sure they will, because Rudy made up with her, so he's probably it's gonna be easier for NORN to go and make up with Aisha, because before, again, she herself said she felt like nobody cared for her. She felt like when Rudy agreed to let her go to the dorms, that she thought that he was trying to get rid of her. And you guys, this is the complicated thing about that, is looking at it from Rudy's. This is why this show is so good, right? I see a lot of people shitting on Mushoku Tensei, but if you could get past like a lot of like things, like obviously I don't agree with everything that's shown in this show, but the different perspectives of people and their individual writing and how it ties in together is so good. Because like when you look at like, you know, Rudy and NORN, right? Rudy looking at NORN when NORN asked, I want to go to the dorms, NORN was hoping that Rudy would get upset and be like, no, you're my sister, I want you to stay with me, I want you to live here, right? And the crazy thing is, she's not wrong. You know, it's okay to want people to care for you to the point where they don't want you to go away, especially when she's at her young age. She can't understand that Rudy's just giving her the freedom because he doesn't want her to hate him even more, which Rudy thought she would do. Again, we saw his internal monologue, sorry, where he was like, wait, I don't really want her to go, but like if I stand in her way, she's only gonna hate me even more. And you know, that's awesome, you guys. You know, now it coming together and NORN realizing that, you know, my brother is here for me, he's not gonna hate me. And then, you know, her just crying, like, you know, letting it all out. And then the next morning she calls him big brother. It's just, you guys, my heart feels warm. I just love it. I'm so happy for them, man. You guys, this was beautiful. I could rant about this all day. I'm just so happy, you guys. I love this anime so much. This is beautifully written. You know, this is one of my favorite isekai, and the way this season is going, you guys, this could climb up to be one of my more favorite shows, like of all time. You know, there are some that I like a lot. You know, obviously for a lot of you guys that watch my slime videos, slime is like my favorite isekai at the moment. I love it a lot, but Mushoku Tensei, it's trailing it. It's a close second, and I've talked about this before. Mushoku Tensei will always have a special place in my heart, because a couple of years ago I had an anime slump where I was not watching any anime. I couldn't. The only things that I was keeping up with were the One Piece manga, of course, my favorite of all time, and the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, because I was already reading it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just, you know, keep up with it. And last year, before I started this reaction channel, I ended up watching Mushoku Tensei, and you guys, I binged it in like 2 nights. You know, season 1, I binged it in like 2 nights, and you guys, it brought my love for anime back, and I can never ever shit on Mushoku Tensei. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I don't care if the ending is bad. It will always have a special place in my heart, and I love it, you guys, so much. But with that being said, you guys, I know I've, even in the intro and even right now and throughout the video, I've just been yapping, but it's just, oh my god, you guys, this episode was beautiful. I loved it. If you guys enjoyed, consider leaving a like, commenting. If you're new here, you guys consider subscribing. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down below. Full uncut and early reactions are available on my Patreon. The link will be in the description as well as a pinned comment down below. Feel free to check that out, you guys. I will really appreciate it if you guys want to go over there and support me. I do upload those reactions approximately a day-ish before YouTube, and they're full and they're uncut and, you know, all of that good stuff. Yeah, and you guys, as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.